So this is where the seat used to be. It used to have this little center little bucket seat, and I replaced it with this console, which I created out of 1/2-inch plywood. Sorry about the noise, but we're getting an early fall thunderstorm. I just wanted to show you the original seat that I took out and replaced with the center console. So here it is. It was a simple fold down seat. Like that. That's how it looked like folded down. You'd rest your arm here, elbow, and underneath you can see how it mounted. You had 4 studs with nuts that would mount to 4 of those mounts on the Dodge. And I simply designed my center console to mount to those same mounts. It's pretty easy. This is a view from the rear driver's side seat. You can see that metal bracket going up over the transmission hump, and then here's the center console. Console's bolted on to the bottom of that mount. There you can see the bolt there. That's bolted through the bottom of my center console through the existing seat mount. See this one here. These are the 2 rear ones I'm showing you now. Then up there you can see the front driver corner, and there's this device here. Can't really see the other front corner, but it's there behind that box. So I'll show you how it hinges open. To get to the top compartment, it's kind of a lip here, right? And just kind of, oops, pop it open like that. It's got a magnetic catch. Put the piece of wire so it doesn't completely flap open all the way. Here's the other side of the magnetic catch. It's about 2.5 inches deep, maybe 3 inches. It's for small bits and pieces. A notepad, inverter, some knives, some pens, some keys, flashlights. That shit's like that. And then to get to the bottom compartment, I have a finger hole here. Have that open. It's open like that. Also has another piece of wire to keep it from opening all the way. And keep larger items in here. A little thing for batteries, duct tape, tape measure, some walkie-talkies, my Baofeng radio. So, some light to help. There we go. So let's shut that. And then here in the front of the compartment, made a little tray. It's about, I don't know, 2 inches deep. Carry odds and ends that you can quickly access. And then let's go down to the front of the compartment. You got a small quick fist mount for a flashlight. And on the front also I've mounted my CB. It's a Uniden Pro 520. Small CB radio. You can see the hand piece is mounted up here on the top of the dash there. For the hinge mechanism, I used, I believe it's inch and 1/4 piano hinges. I just bought one long piece and I cut it down so I could use part of it for my upper hinge and then part of it for the lower hinge. They seem strong enough. Here's the armrest. It's inside of it, it's about 3/4 inch thick closed cell foam that I covered with marine vinyl. And so you got the foam inside's about there, and then I got a piece of 1/4 inch plywood underneath it. And then I wrapped the plywood and the closed cell foam with this marine vinyl, kind of like that. And then to secure it all together, I screwed the top the top hinged part through the 1/2-inch plywood into the 1/4-inch plywood, and it just kind of sealed everything shut and secured it down. There's all the screws there. The way it's constructed is it's all glued together. It's just some scrap 1/2-inch plywood that I used wood glue and clamped it together. You kind of see the seams there. There you go. Kind of see how it's seamed together. This is the front we're looking at. Now if you're going to make one of these, the most important thing is to get your height correct. Because if you get it a little too tall or a little too short, it's going to be really awkward. Especially if you have a manual transmission. I made the original mistake of making it about 2 inches too tall. I'm going to put my arm up here, and it made it really awkward to shift the stick. So I had to go back, take a skill saw and shorten the whole thing. So just remember that and you should be good to go. Really cool thing you could do with these things, the options are pretty unlimited. You could put a whole panel here with USB outlets, inverters. I mean, you could go crazy and add all kinds of features to your center console. I went pretty simple. I think I had enough power outlets on the truck that I wasn't worried about extra power outlets. But if you want to add some, I think it's a good idea. You can never have too much power. So I'm filming this during a pretty great fall thunderstorm. We're getting some good sized hail for Northern California. Pretty good.